When you come up to your MFD, this is the screen that you're going to see. There is a stylus that you can use. It's right here in the device. Or you can use your finger on the touch screen, either one. This is the main screen where you can either go to the Scan Fax tab, the Copy tab, and it's corresponded with these buttons right here. There'll be a little tag that we'll have on there that says Scan Fax, and this one will say Copy. So you can use either one. Also, there's a tag here that says Secure Print. This is how you would go to release a secure print job that you've already sent from your computer. It holds the job, and this will take you into where you can release it. So if we're going to go into the copy screen, I'll push copy. This is the screen that you see. These are your basic things that most people will be doing. It is defaulted to black and white, but if you would like to have, if you have color up here, I would always suggest to use auto color. This will read each one individually as it goes through and will not charge you for color if you have black and white copies there also. At any time this is blue, you may push start. To get the number of copies, if you want more than one, where it says number of sets, I can push that and tell it how many copies I want. Or you could also hit the 10 keypad, and that will bring that one up either. So you have two choices. This is your zoom options. You have two options on each of these squares. First is the paper size you have, second is what you want. Or you may go in and select your own zoom options by bringing up the keypad, saying manual. Okay, this machine will tell you so many different things. It's very good. But you could manually go in and put your own reduction enlargement in if you'd like. And notice that there's a decimal point there. So when I go back to do this, I'm going to bring up the keypad and put in 150% with that extra zero. The only reason I would need to say OK is if I have other options that I'd like to do. So I want to go back to this screen, and this is where I'm going to find my duplex options. First is always what you have, second is what you want. So when I choose one-sided to two-sided, that means my originals are one-sided, but I want to make them into two-sided. Or if my originals are two-sided already and I wanted to make them two-sided also, I would choose that. Over here, we're going to find a little picture, and what that is the left-hand corner staple. By choosing this, that will automatically turn on my collate option and put that left-hand corner staple in there. Or I have a choice of going into finishing, and I can have one or two staple options, and I also have 2 or 3 hole punch options. You can go into position setting and see what you've chosen. It'll show you a picture, and you have your choice of where you would like to have the staples and the hole punches. I'm going to push the reset button. That's what you should do when you're getting ready to walk away anyway. This takes everything back to original default. If you forget to do that, the machine will go back to original default in like 60 seconds. Under the application tab is where we're going to find our specialty things. It's just, you can use the stylus or your finger to manipulate this and look at all of your options. And what I really love about this is you can also use the arrow button. It just takes you over one page at a time slower. And say the machine does so much. It's so wonderful, but I can say I'm not sure what that means. If I push that and turn it on, I am able to hit the guidance button at any time, and it's right there with me, and it will give you a description of what that function does, and you can exit out of there. Okay, we're back at the main screen now. A couple things I want to point out. Until you get to learn that, if you want things to just be a little simplified, at any time you can toggle back and forth by hitting this basic button, and what that will do is instead of having all these open, it will do it individually. So you can just hit the color, and that will just be open.